to the top 10 reasons or ways to avoid cancer. Starting with, what do you want to start with, number 10, Damon?
Yeah, I'll start with number 10. All right, number 10, and you'll have heard a lot of these before. Number 10, limit your cell phone use.
Are you serious? That's really true.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll say this. I used to work for one of the big 3 cell phone companies in college, and I used to hang out with the technicians, and they said there was a reason that the cell phone, back in the 90s, they would mount them in your car away from you. And there's a reason these things are only like 1/10 of a watt. Is because of the EMF field, the radiation that they're pouring out. They don't want you having it right by your head. Because in reality, we are all the experiment. In 20 years from now, we'll see what happens from all the cell phone use. That's really the truth.
Okay, so I have a little twisted follow-up. What about Bluetooth, you think? Sticking a Bluetooth in your ear. You think that's giving you brain cancer?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. So Bluetooth does put off a small EMF field, and it's down in your ear canal.
Closer to the brain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Closer to the brain.
It's the same thing. They're both pushing off EMF field. So what are your alternatives? They have these
a
little
speaker.
Speakerphone. You can also find these tubes. They're like these, but they basically just plug into your phone. It's a hands-free kit, and they just bounce the sound in on the tubes. Kind of like an old school.
Like the airline headphones.
Basically.
those things, remember those things? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can just limit your use. If you feel your ear starting to get hot or the side of your head starting to get hot and burning, it's probably time to get off the phone.
Your eyes go cross-eyed if you can't walk.
You start
in a straight
sweating
line.
Your ear, it's time to get off.
Now you're starting to sound like a pharmaceutical commercial. If you have rectal bleeding, your breast falls off, or you find that your foot goes.
If you start slurring your words as you're walking with your phone, it's time to get off.
Some of our patients found that their brain stopped in small cases.
Here's let me show this. This is one of those EMF pendants. I've got mine.
Yeah.
There we go.
Which Damon will be selling soon. Oh. Are you already selling?
I've got the sport model. Danae has the Moonstone model.
Oh, God. Why am I the only one not EMF? Are you guys trying to kill me? My birthday's in 2 weeks, David. My birthday's in 2 weeks, David, right?
Well, hey, there you go.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so this is a good solution, which is the pendant, you're saying.
There's pendants.
Does that pendant create a field that would help me?
Yeah, I mean, they have taken... Yeah, and they've got those chips that have the same kind of technology that you put on the back of your phone, and they've taken like Carillion photographs where they show like your aura, and they can show the changes once you put these types of pendants on. So they do actively do something. They're not just voodoo or a placebo effect. So they actually are doing something with your field and the subtle images.
They definitely have with ours.
What's that?
Since you sent us this one, Damon, it's been working very well with our sleep, actually. Yeah, behind the bed is a heater that's in the wall. Okay, it's an older house, and the heater's in the wall and stuff. And we didn't use the heater, but I could still feel something coming off of it. We went ahead and used the Moonstone on the headboard, and have been sleeping a lot better as far as that particular energy coming through. So yeah, it's working. Cool.
Very good.
Nice.
Well, I'm not sleeping at all, but I did get the Himalayan salt, so I don't know, do I get a B+ this week, instructor? But I think I will want to check into, do you sell those pendants, or where do you recommend to go at the moment?
I do, and I can put a link up after the show if anybody wants to get a hold of one. And I'll send you one, Chris. You can have one too.
You don't have to give me one. It's okay, man. I'll just sit here and EMF die in front of you.
Just tie the salt around your neck.
Oh, really? Is that it? And some garlic? That's the way it is. So that limit cell phone use and wear pendants. That is our number 10.